Hello viewers, welcome to my channel Shraddha's Physics. This video is based on statistical mechanics as per the CBCS syllabus. Previous class we have already discussed macrostate, microstate and what are accessible microstate and inaccessible microstate. So today our topic is statistical ensemble. So this concept was given by Gibbs. So for example, when we consider two gases, we cannot distinguish them in macroscopic point of view. But this is the collection of systems identical in composition but exist in different state. So such a collection of the system is called ensemble. So it means that it is a collection of large number of macroscopically identical but essentially independent system. So now we will see what is macroscopically identical and what does it mean independent system. Macroscopically identically means the pressure, temperature, volume, energy, the total number of particles are same. So this is the macroscopical view. And independent means they are non-interacting. The particles are non-interacting in nature. So as you can say that ensemble is a collection of identical systems with all accessible microstate represented in it with equal frequency. Okay. So there is see the kinds of ensembles. So according to Gibbs, there are three standard ensembles: microcanonical ensemble, canonical ensemble and grand canonical ensemble. So first of all, what is microcanonical ensemble? So it is a collection of essentially independent system having energy, volume and the number of particles is same. So in case of microcanonical ensemble, EVN, that is energy, volume and the number of particles are same. And in canonical ensemble, it is a collection of essentially independent system having the same temperature, volume and the number of particles. It means that TVN, that is temperature, volume and the number of particles is same in canonical ensemble. And in grand canonical ensemble, it is a collection of large number of essentially independent system having same temperature, volume and the chemical potential. Here in microcanonical ensemble, EVN is constant, in canonical TVN is constant and in grand canonical ensemble TV mu, that is temperature, volume and the chemical potential is constant. Next is in microcanonical ensemble, the individual systems are separated by rigid, impermeable and well insulated walls. In case of microcanonical ensemble, the individual system is, so let us see, this is suppose the system consists of the number of particles. This is for your microcanonical ensemble. So we have divided into the different state. These are the different microstate, we can say that. So here the case we can see that here EVN is constant. Here also in microstate this is also EVN. Here also EVN and here also EVN. So in the case of microcanonical ensemble, each individual systems are separated by, here is the rigid, impermeable and well insulated walls. Well insulated means heat cannot penetrate through this, and impermeable means the particle cannot transfer from one system to other, or this is one microstate, suppose this is other microstate, the particle cannot move from this to this. Okay, so I think you understand. So the in microcanonical ensemble, the individual systems are separated by rigid, impermeable and well insulated walls. But in case of canonical ensemble, this individual system means these systems are separated by rigid, again the same rigid, impermeable but the diathermic walls. So here diathermic means your conducting walls. And similarly in case of grand canonical ensemble, the individual systems are separated by rigid but permeable. Here you can see that the dotted line. So this is your permeable wall. Permeable means the number of particles can transfer from, it can move from this part to this part or any other part. So this is permeable and it is also diathermic or conducting wall. So heat can transfer from one part to other part of the system. The next is, in case of microcanonical ensemble, the example is the isolated system is an example of microcanonical ensemble. So isolated means the system neither exchanges matter nor exchanges energy between the system. So energy and matter were remains constant, then that system is called as isolated system. But in case of canonical ensemble, so here you can see that the example is closed system. So this is how it is achieved. So this is achieved by bringing all the systems in thermal contact with a large heat reservoir at constant temperature. So closed system means the system exchange energy. It can exchange energy, but it will not exchange matter, or you can say the particle. So in the case of grand canonical ensemble, the example is your open system. In open system, both energy and matter it will exchange. So the main point which you should recall, that is, in case of microcanonical ensemble, EVN is constant, EVN constant. In canonical, TVN is constant. Here the TB mu is constant. EVN, TVN, TB mu is constant. The second thing is, here in case of microcanonical ensemble, the wall is rigid, impermeable and well insulated. But in case of canonical ensemble, it is rigid, impermeable and the diathermic, or you can say that the diathermic means your conducting wall. And in case of grand canonical ensemble, the wall is separated by rigid, permeable and your conducting walls. So these are the difference between microcanonical, canonical and grand canonical. And also it is the example is your isolated system where matter and energy both exchange can happen. And in case of canonical ensemble, the example is closed system where only exchange of energy will take place, but matter will not exchange. But in case of grand canonical ensemble, both energy and matter will exchange. So these are the basic difference between microcanonical, canonical and grand canonical ensemble. So this is all for today. Then the next class we will see what are distinguishable particle, what are indistinguishable particle, interacting particle, non-interacting particle, etc. Okay.